Defragment is a Cyberpunk RED campaign from the streets of Night City. It features Insufficient Caution as Pendragon the Netrunner, Raffen325 as Winter the Fixer, and Foxkip, or Aedan, as TIDAL the Soul. I am Queen Nesbitt, the Game Master. Thanks to my players, and thank you for listening. Skipping forward through time a little, we'll presume that all of you did your preparation, whatever they were, we talked about last session. You went through them, and, over the course of the next day. And so as we come back, having done your preparations after last session, you met each other, talked to Pangolin, got to the job where you gotta take the crates out of this warehouse, or at least destroy them, in order to stop a rather nefarious fixer, kind of a morally ambivalent fixer named Hornet, who has a lot of power in the rest of Night City. He's trying to do business in Haywood again. And Pangolin doesn't like that, wants you to destroy the crates, so that he can't do that. And so, you all met, took the job, and over that evening and the course of the next day you've been preparing, and so now we pick up the story again, camera again, as evening approaches on the next day. And starting with Winter, you get an all lowercase text from Pangolin that just says, "Where are you?"
What time it is?
Say about 9 p.m.
I'll just text her back out.
Text you, I'm pick you up in the foreign.
In the what?
The foreign.
Foreign?
Yes.
Just send her back a question mark.
She sends back, "Where are you?"
I'm gonna text back foreign question mark question mark question mark.
The car. Vehicle.
Text back. And then I'll just send my location.
Okay. Where is your location right now? If I could know.
Somewhere in Haywood, just walking around, probably meeting up with edge runners that I have jobs for.
All right. So, you keep doing your biz, moving around Haywood, taking care of other shit that you need to take care of. And eventually, rolling up to, however far away you sent the geo ping to notify Pangolin of your location, you see a big, old, dilapidating looking white box truck, like a classic big box truck, the kind that a cool car will smash through in the movies,
Yeah.
Looks fine. It looks kind of beat up. The paint's a little scuffed. It's clearly just a working vehicle used. Drives up and stops it at the intersection, and you see Pangolin roll the window down. It's got some music playing in it, the kind of music that you can hear from the street corner when someone's blasting the bass. And she rolls the window down and looks around the corner for you.
I'll notice her and take off the mask, take off my hood, start walking in her direction, and get up next to the driver's door, kind of take a long look at the piece of shit van that she rolled up in. Look back at her and be like, "You got any candy in there for me?"
You see Pango rifle around like the dashboard. She opens the glove box, tosses it around a little, and says, "I d- I have a peppermint and insurance."
Winter will sigh deeply and just wave my hand. Never mind. And I'll walk around to the other side of the car and get myself in.
You have to step up to the door, open it with a. Maybe you don't have to step up to the door. I forget you're like
Yeah.
almost 7 feet. Um, you open the door, close it with a thunk, a powerful thunk with your arms, and Pango's like, "Damn, fuck, this is a loner. Don't do that."
I'm not going to break the car on
Okay,
purpose.
well, you don't have to slam the door so hard.
Anyway, what are we doing? It's 9 o'clock at night. I thought we weren't doing the job until tomorrow. What do you need?
Are we now? Why? What are we waiting for?
Are we going tonight?
Pango is halfway through taking a drink out of a water bottle. She says, "Well, fucking, I don't know. You have a reason not to?"
Uh, can I tell if the water bottle is actually water or not?
Yeah. What the
That
fuck would
powdered
you
water
roll?
shit. What the hell?
Cyberpunk just has a perception roll, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. Let me.
Yeah, perception's a skill. It's an awareness.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, perception requires intelligence.
Well, I have a pretty fucking high roll for that. Give me a sec.
Ha ha ha. Base intelligence of 2.
That's what we love title for.
Fortunately, I'm a solo, so I can just say, ha ha, I have +4 perception.
24.
And then you need all right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's water.
Okay. She doesn't seem like inebriated at all.
No.
Okay.
You rolled a d12.
Oh, that's true. You still rolled a 10, so I mean, I guess they could have been higher. If I don't really know what else there is to gain. You can feel free to roll the explode check if you want.
Wait, no, I didn't. I rolled a 10. Is it explode on 12?
No,
It's
it's
the
the
D10.
base
Roll
die
D12.
is D10.
Oh, I mixed up what dice system we were playing in. I'm sorry.
It's not oxygen hug anymore.
My bad. Yay.
You get a 28, yeah. Pangolin seems entirely in her right mind. She seems energetic about this as part of her overall plan.
Okay, well, I have someone on the inside that can help us tomorrow, but they're kind of at their house currently. So my connections aren't really going to do us any good if we go running in trying to fix shit now.
What evening do you think it is, Raffin? This isn't the evening after you got home from the bar. This is the day after that.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the same day. Never mind.
No.
No, I
Yeah,
misunderstood.
we time skipped through the morning before. The morning after is kind of when you were doing all the prep and stuff and whatever.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. No, I guess let's go get those other two that you hired, and let's do our best, I guess. And you're sure you got everything planned out?
should be fine. I know as much as I expected us to know. Like you said, you have your contact, we have a team and a plan, and a roll up. Talk shit about high speed. I mean, I hope it goes well. I don't plan on shooting anybody if I don't have to, but that's the job, right? You know.
Yeah, let's try to keep this as quiet as possible.
It's my goal, but
with the timestamp being more well known to me, I would have brought the 4 uniforms with me if I didn't realize what day it was. So I would have presumably had them in my hands. But I'll
yeah, that's perfectly fair.
toss one over to her, and I'll just start awkwardly getting myself into the necessary outfit in the front seat of the car and toss the other 2 in the back.
Tango kind of says, "Oh, thanks," and sets it on the center console for now and starts driving. While you're getting dressed, he kind of says, keeping your eyes on the road. You know, you can see the reflection to the neon, little after rain from some light showers in the middle of the day. It's reflecting off of her faintly cybernetic orange pupils. And she says, or orange irises, I guess, says, I mean, I know you had your questions yesterday. Like I said, it's the job's the job. You never know what's going to happen. If things are fortunate enough to stay quiet, that's why I have you. If something goes wrong, you get what I mean?
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. I
cover-
trust you enough to know that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, especially with the type of job that this is and the team you've provided, I'm sure you understand my concerns, as any fixer rightly should. But, you know, I trust that you're confident in your team building capabilities, so I'm choosing to trust you on this, and I'm hoping it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass later.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't have to come back to bite me in the ass later, either. Kind of paying a lot of money right now. It piss a big man off, and it's not always the best idea in the world.
Well, the sooner he ends up in a ditch, the better, but for now, what we're doing will have to be enough.
Yeah, it sure will. Yeah, I don't like him any more than you do, but I don't know what the fuck would happen if I killed him. I mean, a lot would be angry at me, to begin with. Not to mention all the fucking shit he does. Has, like, stranglehold monopolies on it across the city. I don't fucking... But I'd love it, too. I fucking know where to even start with that.
One bridge to burn at a time.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, how's the man?
He's been doing fine. You know, mostly focused on work, taking care of things at home, doing all the technical bullshit that, you know, I'm mentally and physically incapable of doing. I really have no idea what the fuck I would be doing if he wasn't taking care of that shit for me. Because I can, smart enough to put all this shit together, get all my jobs together, you know, strong enough to beat the crap out of anyone who causes any problems, but the second that you put any form of technology in front of me, I swear my mind just goes blank. He's been an absolute godsend with this entire business that we've set up together.
Yeah. I used to do a little more net running myself. I mean, I was never the best at it, but a little bit. And, yeah, I remember I used to work with some guys who were so much better at it than I was, and I just make me feel like an idiot anytime I try to do anything. So I know the feeling.
Yeah, I think especially in our lines of work, it's definitely important not to compare yourself to the other experts out here. It's all that leads to is jealousy, resentment, and letting yourself be caught off guard by simple petty bullshit in the line of I'm gonna say the line of duty, but I guess it's not entirely appropriate for what it is we're doing here. Just focus on what you're good at. Don't put too much effort into the shit that you're only okay at. And from what I know, you're a fucking fantastic fixer. As far as I'm aware, you haven't severely fucked up any jobs yet, so, focus more on the fixing aspect of things and less on net running, and you'll probably be fine, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that was the idea. It was kind of just for fun at the time. It was a hobby. Of course, the guys, like you said, guys I worked with were real awkward, no idea how to talk to people, and didn't really have a lot to do with Night City connections-wise, so, it's my job there. But we all had to know how to net run a little, just kind of because of the work we were doing. And, but yeah, like you said, everyone's got their specialty. Okay,
Yeah.
Where is TIDAL? And then you're kind of stopped at a stoplight, and you hear Pangolin say, Agent, can you ring TIDAL for me? Thanks. And there's a bit of ringing. And TIDAL, do you pick up?
TIDAL will wait till the second to last ring this time.
You're warming up to her a little. Yeah, no, actually, you hear when you're before the call gets picked up at Winter, you hear Pango say over the ringing, last time she made me wait until like the last second of the last fucking ring, and I wonder if she's gonna make me do it again. And right as she says again, you pick up the call, TIDAL. Oh, hey, TIDAL.
Hello.
I'm doing the rounds in this super fancy ass cool new car I got. Where you at?
My house?
Your fucking house, gamer? You got a house in Night City? Why are you working for me?
It's an apartment, gosh. People
That's
call it
what
a house.
That's what I thought. Yeah, house is where the home is. Whatever. Fuck. Where am I going?
Westbrook.
but like where it? Can you just send me the ping? Just send me the geo ping.
What's a geoping? Okay.
just ask your agent. It'll do it.
Yeah. TIDAL will ask best overly omnicidal assistant for some help.
Thank you, best overly omnicidal assistant. All right, be around in maybe 5-10 minutes. Depends on traffic.
Think that's enough time for a beer?
Professionally, I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, probably. This is
All
being
right.
speakerphone to the car, by the way, Winter. You hear all this.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Oh, again, sorry if my audio is delayed. I'm having some weird internet problems. My connection is relatively consistent, but just very slow right now. So if some of my speaking is delayed, I apologize.
It seems fine for me so far.
Yeah,
Seems alright to me.
Yeah.
it seems like everyone hear me fine, but basically, whenever I say anything, there's a solid, like, 1.5-second delay until I hear a response from any of you. So it's like, again, the
Like talking
connection
to
is
a-
consistent, but it's slow.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Ah.
Winter is listening to this conversation, and at the mention of asking if there's time for a beer, gives Pango, like, an exasperated look. Like, really?
You gotta loosen up.
Pango just rolls her eyes.
Look, every night can be the last night, alright?
Okay, yeah, see you soon. Pango hangs up.
Dude, where did you find these people?
I don't fucking know. I just around. I don't know.
What do you mean around? Did they come recommended
I
from
don't-
other fixers? Like what? What?
I get like
How did you-
around the
how did you
net.
find
Like
these people?
I just thought it was the right decision to make, and I still think I'm right.
Oh, you're lucky I'm doing this pro bono.
You are gonna make me regret giving you a favor, and it's completely justified. But for the record,
Yeah.
all right. They pull up next to your apartment mega complex title. In
All
this
right,
again, dilapidated white box van.
Yeah, Tidal comes down with her weapons on her, obviously. But she also has she's got. Can I say that she brought some snacks?
What snacks?
Just like some like cheap snacks. One of them is gonna be just like a small bag of kibble, but like the other ones are like actual food. Well, not actual, but like
Yeah.
super chintzy junk food.
Yeah. There's only, I mean, it's a box van. There's only 2 seats in the front, but
Not a lie. It's like a small.
yeah.
4.
Title rolls the window down and looks out. Says, "Yo, what's up? I guess you can, if you're feeling brave, you can hang on to the side of the door, or you can just hop in the box van part of the box van, and I'll loop you in on my agent."
I grab one of the 2 outfits and I toss it to Tidal. And here, put this on.
Yeah.
Tidal just like lets it hang on her while she just throws the bag of kibble at shoot, what's your character's name?
Winter.
Sorry, can you spell that out? I did not hear you properly there.
Winter, like the season.
Oh, Winter. Okay. Yeah. She throws the bag of kibble at Winter, and then she gives like just some like a small chip bag to Pangolin. I go in the back.
Yeah, I'll open the bag of kibble and just start snacking on it.
Pango puts the bag of kibble also in the center console and punches in on your agent. Yo, what's up? What's up, Title? How was your day?
Pretty good. I got to season 4.
Again?
It's I kind of skipped a couple episodes.
Oh. How many times have you watched that show? Like, if you had to estimate in your life.
I don't know if I could count that high.
This
In
is
some
a
two
comment on
gamers.
Intelligence or child frequencies?
Yeah. He's like, all right, yeah, I guess that's fair. Damn.
I just want to know what Tidal's intelligence stat is.
2. Told you.
It's
That's
the minimum at character creation. Wow.
amazing.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot. You must be that show's like biggest fan internationally. Like, does anyone else know this show even exists anymore? How old is it?
I think it might be older than me. It's older than me.
Nah, fair enough.
I think I remember my parents talking about it when I was like 5.
Yeah, it was kind of a controversy. I mean, obviously, it's it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's
Don't
all
say
that
that.
Night City needs is More psychopathic, gun-loving children.
Is it like
You're boring. Stop talking about it like that.
do you have something to do with like Militech that I don't know about?
No, I work for Biotechnica.
Yeah, I know that much. Just don't know why you'd be watching a Militech cartoon. Is it like your
Militech
parents?
brats are like super cool unless they're assholes, which they're usually assholes.
I mean, yeah, it's Militech.
But they have all the cool stuff. It's upsetting.
Yeah, a lot of edge runners I know fire in Militech gear. That's the irony of the business, right? You buy their stuff to break their stuff. C'est la vie.
Yeah, if you're smart, you do as little business with Militech as you possibly can. Nothing
Yeah,
ever
no
good
shit.
comes from working with them.
I'm too broke for Militech.
That's also true. That sounded like an insult. I mean, most people are too broke for Militech. I have like a gift from a friend that's a pretty nice Militech piece, but you know, I don't get it out unless I
No,
have to.
I emailed them about a reboot, and I think they blocked me everywhere.
I don't blame them. I think that show was kind of a PR disaster. I think they haven't come back to it.
It was certainly a choice to make when they aired that show for the first time.
I'm gonna call Pendragon. When rings again. Pendragon.
This is Pendragon speaking. To whom do I have the pleasure of listening?
Yo, it's Pango. I'm doing the round in a super cool new car I got. Where you at?
McDonald's, South University, sector. I'll send you, South University district.
Ooh,
We have a McDonald's?
fucking Macca's, damn. You alright out there?
Gunfire's sporadic, so I'd say yeah.
Cool.
Take the Glen up here. Route through the Glen. Don't go. Yeah.
I think I will, thanks.
Wait, what are you doing in the combat zone?
Debugging and burgers.
Yeah, you gotta go to fucking Macca's. You gonna do anything for a fucking
I feel like
McMuffin.
I feel like there's safer places to get food, but you know, you do you, I guess.
That's a real edge runner right there.
If I decided that a little bit of stray gunfire from the combat zone was too much for a cheeseburger, I wouldn't be paying rent.
I just
Could you
respect
get
whoever
me
the
a
fuck is
small
working
fry?
at McDonald's.
Good folks. Good folks.
I mean, at this point, it's
Not paid
basically a
nearly
Waffle
enough.
House that gets in the combat zone.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a minute.
All right. I'll suffer some more code evisceration.
Yeah, good luck.
All right. Click.
So why does Pendragon do a job they don't like?
For money.
Isn't that super easy to get?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're not helping my point here, Title. Where do you... Okay, you say that, but you live in the mega complex in Westbrook, so like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Title,
I
how
just
much
don't want to
money
move.
do
It's
you
annoying.
Title, how much money do you think is a lot of money?
Uh, 7 grenades.
Real quick, how much does a standard grenade cost?
100.
So you think $700 is, or 700 credits is a lot of money?
Eddies.
Eddies?
Credits is also a valid term.
Yeah, it's 7 of of one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
demolitions expert, everybody. Woman of one mind. I can respect it. How many grenades do you have?
Like, like, is that in character or out of character?
It's in a character. It's Bango asking.
I only have 6 on me. Today was not this month was not a particularly good month.
How the fuck do you pay rent?
My parents.
Yeah, it checks out.
I'm just gonna text one of my contacts and see if I can find anyone who can maybe get some slightly higher quality explosives for a psychopathic friend in the back there. This may seem like it's me being nice thing, but it is purely I don't trust the explosives that they've brought with them, and I'm hoping that we can find someone with explosives that I do trust not to blow up in the back of the van.
But TIDAL is so good with explosives.
You do have all 10 of your fingers.
That is true. Okay. So, small out of session update. Caution let me know that we will have to wrap this up by 8. So, at the top of the next hour, due to some other scheduling concerns. So, I am hoping to run to the point where we're about to start the engagement at the warehouse, and then leave it there.
All right.
Thank you.
Apology.
It's all right.
For short notice change, but hopefully that worked out in the future. But yeah, so
This means I have more
you,
time to grind Destiny, baby.
you hop on your agent. You text a couple of weapons dealer contacts to see if you can get any larger boom, and you don't hear anything back yet. Which is also code for I'm gonna have to look them up in the book for you later. But
yeah, that was not something that I needed an immediate answer on. So.
Yeah. In the meantime, Pendragon, you see a box truck, pull up outside of this McDonald's.
It is it is McDonald's. It is very, very specific and listed on the map as HB16.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
I've never looked at those.
Oh, it's not McDonald's. It's
McDonald's. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. And
it is.
Yeah, that is either
All
a
right.
hotel, bar, and or restaurant. That's fucking hilarious. Amazing.
It is. All right.
Wait, this
and
isn't a McDonald's.
this is mine.
This is a Wendy's.
Pendragon exits with a slim carry-all over her shoulder. That's a
Pendragon
boxcar.
rolls down the window. Yo, what's up? Check out the foreign.
Hey, Pendragon, I got some candy for you. And I toss Pendragon the last uniform.
Wow. Oh goodness. You at least bother to check sizes?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at guessing what people's sizes are.
Did the uniform come with the hat?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Of course.
Awesome.
All right.
This is an amateur hour.
I'll get
I
in the
don't
back.
know.
Oh my god.
what's
Uh,
But the next time you mention candy around me in this damn thing, I will. Your phone will be set to Welsh the next time you boot it up.
And what if I fucking know Welsh? What would you do then?
Also,
Well,
my
good
husband's
for
a
you.
Netrunner. My husband's a Netrunner. He'll
I don't
just
know.
fix my agent.
Would be a
Want some
funny
kibble?
thing to have to explain, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
Anyway,
Pendragon to
See
see
the
his
face.
title absolutely just like enthralled by the hat. All right, she's very happy with the hat.
You having fun back there, Title?
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's a nice hat. Where'd you get it?
From one of my contacts. They happen to have appropriate work uniforms for what we needed.
Not the hat store.
Not the hat store.
Does Night City still have any haberdasheries?
I don't
That
think
is
it
an
has a haberdashery
excellent
that is explicitly just a haberdashery.
I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know what the fuck a haberdashery is.
Hats.
Hat
They
making
make
place.
hats. You know what a
Based on
haberdasher is?
exclusive assumed hats, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Title
don't
is
know what
just like-
haberdasher means. I'm
Well,
sorry. I didn't realize we're in fucking 18th century England. All right.
It's important. Listen,
Clues.
what if someone wanted to buy a hat from you? You're a fixer, winner.
Well, Winter might know that, but listen, if there's someone in Night City referring to drip salesmen as haberdashers, they're getting shot. Especially in fucking school.
Yeah.
I need to start doing that. then.
Yeah. Fango
I need
asks.
to do that just for spite.
Fango says, what was occupying your time today, Pendragon? Where were you coding away on?
Virus, just a pretty standard one. Muck things about, make it so that we have a reason to get in and fix things, so to speak. Well,
Huh.
it's
So here's the question.
Initial cover.
Yeah. So if you've got to be in the spot to upload the virus, but then we've got to get into the spot. So I'm guessing the idea is that, like, Winter, if your contact can get us into the warehouse, and then you can put in the virus while we're in there undercover, then we maybe have an excuse to do some more intrusive stuff.
Pretty
Assuming
much.
Assuming that everything goes to plan, the warehouse should be expecting a team of 4 Netrunners to work on some connection issues they've been having in regards to their local net and various other technological issues. And they should be expecting us relatively soon, assuming everything went well. If it hasn't, we'll deal with that when we get there. But I have no reason to think that my contact would betray us or would be found out. But unless there's some absurd surveillance being done on each member of the security force in this building, we should be fine.
Yeah, I doubt it. Hornet's a busy man.
Still, definitely we should be on our toes because, I trust this guy, but it is Night City, so.
Yeah, no kidding.
Question. What if they ask
Answer.
me about Netrunner stuff?
We have.
They won't. And
Yeah.
I'll play the overbearing mentor that doesn't let their protege actually answer the question.
Also, this is Hustle we're talking about. They don't know shit about technology.
That too. Sorry.
You never know. I've met some weird hustle in my life.
Yeah, that's true. But worst comes to worst, we have shit. Caution, I forgot your character's name. Pendragon.
Pendragon.
Worst comes to worst, we have Pendragon who, should be able to bullshit our way through any conversations we need to have about anything regarding that stuff.
Yep. You work enough applications, you start figuring out just how many shortcuts most software devs actually use.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
short amount of experience in the world of net running leads me to believe that most technology is held together by very flimsy temporary fixes.
Prayers. That's about it.
Those two.
Prayers
How long
and
have you been
people
now
like me
running?
who are paid. A few years now. We had a little software dev company even. I used to use the net running equipment to speed run through the code, but it left it all spaghetti.
Huh. Yeah.
You can write code in Meta using the mine modems.
I'm sorry,
to get
how
a
much
direct-
experience did you say?
Got a fair bit.
But in terms of years that you've been doing this?
Her eyes glaze over for a moment. Off and on 8 years.
Okay. Yeah, had me worried there for a second. I thought you were about to say a single year.
No, I actually know the programming, which means I actually have training, which means I actually spent time.
Well, our lives are in your hands for when we get there.
Yep.
I mean, we gotta count on each other. Someone's gotta watch her back when she's in deep.
Yep, that's what I'll be doing.
No kidding.
Worst comes to worst, if my programming ain't up to snuff, it's just gonna be another story for Viper to laugh at.
Freddy,
Who's Viper?
Friend of mine. Debugger. Old nethead, I think.
You think?
Don't want to dig too much.
Yeah, that's fair. Netrunners are pretty secretive.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And ones who curse the progenitor of the modern net, even more so.
Well, you mean
Who killed Winter?
assassinated?
Yeah, it was doing the. I was pretty sure that you guys were talking. It was doing the thing that Discord's been doing for me somewhat recently, where all of a sudden just audio will stop coming through from other voices.
Yeah, annoying. It says architecture of the modern net. You mean Ihara, Grub, the guys who made the net?
Not really. The guy who made all this necessary.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Bartmoss. Funny. Thought Netrunners liked him. I mean, I don't like him.
I think this one's more in your camp then. But about all I particularly note that's safe for sharing, so let's get on with it.
Fair enough. Okay. Makes one more turn. All right.
How much would the average person know about Bartmoss in this time period?
It's a good question, actually. Honestly.
I got a backstory reason to know.
Yeah, I'm sure as a netrunner you know considerably more than Winter would, but I'm wondering if Winter even knows who Bartmoss is in any capacity.
I would say it is a name you have heard in association with the net, but you don't know the details.
Gotcha.
You just know important Netrunner. That's in your head. All right. Should be pulling up on the right here. Remember, Winter's contact has us in the door. Just play it cool. And get the work done. And we just need to figure out where the office is. You know, walk around, look like you own the place. Find the office, get Pendragon plugged in, and wait.
Do we have a clipboard?
Clipboard? Oh shit, that's a good idea. I don't have a clipboard. With papers, there's like insurance papers in the car.
We
I
have
don't know,
agents.
Who uses a clipboard?
You do have
Just
agents.
Use your agent.
Yeah, it's
No.
true.
You don't understand. If you have a clipboard and you look administrative, people will let you in basically anywhere once you're already through the door.
Fair enough.
If you hold a gun up to someone, they also let you through the door.
Yeah, let's
Not
not do
always.
that.
I guess it is. Ideally that's kind of our last option though.
I'm all for cracking skulls, but I'd really rather not have to do that, especially when there's potentially people here that are my, people that have worked
Buddies.
for me in the past. I
Yeah.
think buddies is a strong word, but contractors is probably a better term. And there's a non-zero chance some of them are halfway decent at what they do, so I'd rather not have to hurt any of them and, impact my income for the month.
You don't call the people you know friends?
Not all of them. I know dozens to hundreds of people. Some of them are friends. Definitely not all of them, though.
It's the best. Okay. I'm gonna pull over to the second here. I need to actually change to my uniform. Y'all can gear out. If you have guns you can't conceal, don't bring them with. At least not yet. We can come get them out of the car if we need them. But until then, just leave them under the seat or something.
Darn.
Mine is concealed.
That's all of my weapons.
If you gotta go in without guns, you gotta go in without guns. We'll figure it out.
TIDAL has just an intense look of utter sadness as she stows her bag under the seat.
Alright.
I think that there's a role for concealing a weapon specifically, right?
Yeah, there's conceal reveal object.
Which, what is that under?
It's awareness.
Oh, again, awareness, thank you. Okay. Just in case I need to roll for it later. Yeah, I'm just gonna be hiding my gun in my waistband somewhere. Inside of the work uniform, obviously.
I should get a small knife for TIDAL after this.
Wait, do you have nothing that could be concealed?
No.
Oh my god.
You think TIDAL knows what subtlety is?
Hey, Pendragon, do you have any weaponry you're bringing in with you?
She fishes in her. She sticks a hand, right along the inside of her boot, like fishing for something thin and unobtrusive. Pulls a knife out.
Cool.
I knew I shouldn't have invested in this Flamberg.
I'm sorry, you have a Flamberg?
Yeah?
I didn't have money for guns. Sue me.
No, I'm sorry. You have a Flamberg, the sword, you mean, right?
You gotta give me a rum
Yeah.
someday.
What?
You got a problem with that?
Oh, Winter is going over in her head, whether or not it's too late to pull out of this job. Pango, tell me you have some form of weaponry that you're hiding on yourself currently.
I can't tell you that.
I was asking Pango.
Pengal pulls out a pistol.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Which, speaking of, I gotta go conceal this in my uniform. So don't kill each other. And she hops out, slams the door, goes around the other side of the van. Changes. Hops back in. Okay. Everybody?
As ready as I'm ever going to be.
Winner, you do the talking first. If your man is at the gate, he needs to see you.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right. Remember, just act cool. She drums her hands on the driver's wheel and pulls forward and pulls up to the gate. To describe this warehouse, it is a very boring rectangular prism. It sticks up from the ground. In front of you, what you can see is a large asphalt lot that's pretty rocky, surrounded by a big gate with a camera tower at one corner, a big fence, I should say, with a camera tower at one corner looking over the parking lot in the loading lot. And it has 3 of the big rolling metal loading doors right at the front, and then off to the side. You can see some lights around the corner that might indicate like a person entrance and not a loading entrance. And you see from here, this road that you're driving down is leading into the loading gate. And it's basically, a big gate that rolls off to the left. It's also got barbed wire on top of it like the rest of the fence. And there's a little, cubby room box, tiny little office thing right next to it that you can see has a light on and a security officer inside. You can't make out who from this distance, but some kind of uniformed security professional, clearly with a assault rifle kind of on their back, and just looking out over, waiting. And Pangolin pulls up, slowly brings the thing to a stop. Waits a sec. The little box offices, Pendragon is in the driver's seat on the left, you're in the passenger seat on the right, and outside of your window is the little box office looking thing. As Pangolin pulls up to the door, stops the vehicle, you see the security officer open a door and step out and look at the passenger side window and look up at you.
Hey, boss. How's it going? We got a job here today. I was told there was some issues with the local net. Some bullshit that needed to be taken care of. Something to do with the security system.
Nods a couple times. Looks at his agent. Company name?
Kind of real quick glance over at Pango for looking back at the guy. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm really bad at coming up with names. Give me a second. Sorry. Yeah, we're.
To be clear, Winner, I sort of said this right at the outset. This is your contact.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay. Yeah, I give him some bullshit name that's like Haywood Repairs or some crap like that.
No, I want to hear the name.
Hold up.
Not squirming your way out of that one.
Come on, it's not that hard to come up with a name.
Dude, I'm so bad at coming up with names. You don't understand. It takes me like 15 minutes to name Pokemon. It's bad. I've never named a
You can do
company
this.
in my life.
You can do it.
I am
You
willing to take
hear your
suggestions from the
contact
audience.
kind of scoff. You can all hear this. You can type suggestions on your agent, but you can't say them out loud. Your contact kind of just goes,
Where the heck is the where the heck is the
Haywood Hardware and Wires.
Yep, that checks out. Okay.
Perfect. Do you need anything else from us?
Not at the moment. No, I'm gonna open the gate. You're gonna pull in, and we're gonna get you set up in the security office.
Perfect. Appreciate it, man.
No
I
problem.
kind of give him like a friendly wave. Just my demeanor is a lot more casual and upbeat than it has been so far. Very much just like standard like working harder, working attitude.
Yeah. Your contact has this tense body language, and something in his eyes that belies disappointment. And he turns back around to the box, walks inside, pushes a couple of things on a data pad, and the gate slowly pulls open. Pangolin pulls in.
Do I
There's
notice if I was just going to
Go
ask?
ahead.
Do I notice if there's any? Do I pick up on like any micro expressions or any like anything on his data pad or anything that would in any way suggest that he's turned on us in any capacity?
Let's see a human perception roll.
All right. Believe my roll for this is wayward. It is in fact wayward. Well,
how is TIDAL better at human perception than you?
because I only put 2 points into it. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah, I put the required 2 points into it, and my empathy is a 4.
Next to Silk.
TIDAL has a 6 in empathy.
It was a
Sucks
7,
to
but
suck.
listen, these arms cost some empathy, unfortunately.
He's sort of a mystery to you right now. You can tell he's frustrated, but you don't know by what.
All right.
Pangolin pulls forward, whips the reel around to the left, and says, "Hey, what are hardware and wires?"
Listen, I'm awful at coming up with names for shit. All right.
It's not
The
hardware,
three of you
software.
weren't exactly. I don't know. The three of you were not exactly helpful, so I don't want to hear it.
Well, I don't know. I couldn't help in the moment.
Well, didn't occur to
was
any of
hoping
the
that
four of us to come up with a name ahead of time. All right.
I was hoping
I
that
guess
you
that's
could
fair.
have come up with a cooler name to prove you're not a nerd.
Listen,
What do
I know
Hey,
nothing
you own
about.
a sword. Who's the nerd?
Yeah, no, actually, hold up, wait, yeah.
Okay, whatever. Pull over, park. We're gonna get out. We're gonna figure out what the fuck this office is. Okay. Makes the car to a stop. You see her, take the keys out, pocket them, and hop out of the side of the car. And in front of the box truck, you see one of the 3 rolling metal loading doors open, and this buzzing blue light pours out from the inside of the warehouse. And
What is this, a trap for moths?
it does have that just loudly buzzing quality.
I'm gonna not directly look in that direction, but I'm gonna like position myself in a way that I could like see it out of the corner of my eye.
All right.
Title's looking at the blue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What was it?
One was sorry. I realized it didn't have that where I needed it to be. Get these where they should be. What the fuck? Foundry, don't betray.
Yay, technology. I see Winter and Queen are both equally as adept at dealing with technology.
Like that,
What the
and
fuck?
then like this. And then, make sure this is all good.
Are y'all still there, or did my Discord do the thing again?
We're still here.
Can you hear us?
Yep, there we go.
And you, okay.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Come on now. Can you still see? In fact,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I can standardize your tokens later, but I realized I forgot to put the token art where it needs to be. No, don't sideways title. Why would you do that? It's
Sideways,
control scroll that
title is-
rotates, sir. Do not flip isometric plane.
Title is always askew.
Stop.
I can't zoom out. Okay, that's.
Okay, you so let go of control.
I'm not
And then
pressing
scroll.
control.
Okay, then in the top left of your screen, there's a token controls button. It should have like select tokens. Just select no tokens, like deselect all the tokens, and then try scrolling. That works.
Hold on.
Yo,
Yes.
do we have dynamic lighting on this?
You sure do.
Yo, that's fancy as hell.
Quick, move your character around in circles so that you can map out most of the route.
Okay. You guys are standing inside the warehouse now, looking around at the warehouse floor. Stacks of crates, huge shelves of crates, each crate about the size of a person, about the height of a person, and as wide as your arm span. And the stacks of crates, the shelves of crates, stacks 7 high to a shelf, rows of crates in front of you to your right. A dumpster as well. Sometimes there are gaps in the crates in the lower level that you kind of see things between. But you can't see the whole warehouse from here, and that buzzing of the cheap lighting has only gotten louder. You see at least one security guard, right in front, kind of see you all walk in and mutter something into his radio that is quiet enough you can't quite hear it from here. But there's just a big, very concrete, very echoey room that you're in.
Is he wearing a helmet?
Is who?
The security guard that just quietly said something. Is his mouth visible?
No.
Damn it. Alright.
Trying to lip read.
Yup. I have relatively high lip reading.
Lip reading's a skill?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep. Awareness skills.
Cool.
I'm just gonna nonchalantly wave to the security guard. Give him like a workman's wave, like, "Hey, how's it going?" And look around for where we're supposed to be going.
Guy in a slightly spiffier looking uniform walks out from the middle of the crates and walks up to all of you and says, "You guys here from the net services provider?"
Yeah, we got told you were having some issues. We're here to take care of them. Our
Yeah, the
expertise.
connection back here has always been shit. I don't know, they've never sent anyone out ever about it before. Maybe management finally pulled their heads out of their ass,
Yeah, I don't know. We got a call. They agreed to our rates, and here we are. You could just direct us to your central hub area for that kind of crap. We'll take a look at it. Our expert over here, and I point to Pendragon. She's going to be doing most of the work. We're mainly just here as backup.
We'll be in and out
Sounds
in no
good.
time.
Yeah, I hope so. But I mean, take your time, get the job done. There's not a lot of shit going on here tonight. Understaffed as
Yeah.
usual. Follow me.
Yeah, don't I fucking know it?
Always such a.
You should be able to move your tokens, by the way. Let me know if you can. As you all start moving, rotate to the winter. Well,
I
as
don't
you
know
all
how I
start
rotated
moving,
that.
I think if you have it selected and scroll, it'll just auto-rotate. As you all start moving, Pangolin nods backwards at the car and just, "I'm gonna go set our shit up," and heads backwards to the van.
All right, catch you in a bit.
All right. Keep swan.
I did not mean to rotate that time.
Should be fine over here as long as you don't go touching the crates. Our office is back here.
All right. As we're walking through, can I try to like subtly take a look at any of the crates that we're walking by and see if there's anything like especially noticeable that I notice on like any of these crates, like logos that don't quite line up with anything I've been told, or logos for any companies that are more concerning than something else.
Yeah, you're walking through and you see most of the crates here are standardized. The logos aren't external. They have little basically little display things on them as to when you look at them, they pop up this little hologram of a shipping information, basically, who it's going to and when it's expected there, and kind of shipment details and information about the sender and receiver. Glancing at the crates where you can read those shipping labels and the closest ones that you walked by, you're seeing pretty standard stuff for Night Sea. You see a crate for Militech, you see a crate for Arasaka, you see a crate for Continental Brand, you see a crate for Rockwood Augmentics. You can't see anything, at least from this position, that is out of the ordinary. These are mostly just, things going to and fro in Haywood.
All right.
Apparently you guys were, called in all of a sudden. You weren't on my schedule until, last night. Which is weird, because we haven't really had any connection changes lately. Is this something that happened, upstream of us?
Yeah, we had there was some bullshit on the data center. Initially, waved it off as just some firewall nonsense, and now everybody's getting kind of pissed off at each other, so I'm glad I ain't further up on the ladder today. Is the room?
Yeah. And then from your GM, 1 second, I'm gonna take a note. You said it, and I quote, some bullshit with the firewall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Some folks are blaming the network team. Some folks are blaming the firewalls. There's some funny DNS activity up there. Somebody apparently double routed a connection on an unroutable address space, so we got a whole bunch of things crashing into each other, trying to communicate on the same to the same numbers, but different computers. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, sounds like the same patch job as everywhere else. Anyway, yeah, coming through here. Most of this is just shipping details, but this right here is where our mainframe hangs out.
Alright. Double check, do they have post-its?
No.
Good, they're better than the cops. You don't know my pain. Alright. Let me get this hooked up. Code's gonna be a little spaghetti. I'm running through this one with my net running gear, with the running gear rather than the actual code, but it works. I've tested it.
Particular reason why?
You want this done fast, right?
I'm kind of stepping past you. I mean, I didn't really want anything done.
Fair, but the next best thing to us not being here is us being here for an exceptionally short period of time.
I guess that's fair.
So, I mean, I could write up the whole damn thing on that top over there. It's a few thousand lines of code.
You see him looking around. Yeah, maybe we can close early tonight. Just get it done.
Will do. Thank you.
Let me know if you need to punt anything in or whatever.
Let's see what we got the first gate. First off, if I don't see a password that I'm gonna need from you on the first login, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Gonna hook in and begin diving.
That was in here. There is a password here.
Alright, password.
Oh, he tells you the password.
Center it through.
No, Queen. We want to hear the password.
The password is James McDougal.
Special characters on that?
The J, the M, and the D are capitalized. Also, there's an exclamation point at the end.
Gotcha. Classic bang at the end. All right. Does that get me in?
It does. There's another password behind it.
Secondary password.
What?
There's another password behind this one.
Oh,
Need a secondary auth?
this is like some shit with a net running end I've never fucked with.
Probably.
Okay, well,
I mean-
you have fun.
Fuck, I hate having to crack. Internally, she's just... Now, all of the security alerts that are going to be triggered by her activity are absolutely on camera. Definitely. Good. I was allowed to do this. You guys told me to fuck with this on my own. She has never had such carte blanche.
He closes the door and leads you to it for now.
All right.
I'm just gonna lean up against the door and keep an ear out for anyone approaching.
Well, shouldn't we rifle through these request forms? See what
There are some computers on the desk and stuff. You can, some loose papers.
All
Alright,
right.
would this be a library search roll to find out which
You don't have access to these computers yet.
All right.
Well, what about just the papers?
Rifling through the loose papers, you can see some printed notes on shipments that have been left around here. And then sitting on one of the desks, you can see a printed out how to describe it. You can see like a printed out cargo manifest for a couple of different crates and shelves carrying different goods, and you can see also a printed out form of a cargo manifest that is incomplete. So it lists a couple of things, and then it just lists 2 boxes, crates, and where it would normally list what's in all of the other crates, or at least the details of sender and receiver. These crates are just listed as standard crates, and apparently, according to this cargo manifest, they're completely empty, but they're being tracked on the cargo manifest for some reason.
Did somebody order crates? I should get one myself.
Wait, are there crates
Us
marked
coming
just as crates?
Yeah? I mean, don't people order crates?
Not like that, they don't. Do
You
you have a location in the building where those are being stored currently?
says
Well,
like a shelf and rack location.
It's like Title squints at it and just like monotonely lists off the paper verbatim. Which the location's in there somewhere.
Gonna text that info over to Pango. Be like, hey, there's some strange boxes on the manifest here. What do you want to do about this?
You don't hear anything back from Pango, and then can I get a password roll from you?
all right, let's try a
Pendragon?
backdoor. Yep. So backdoor is interface
Against a
so
DV of 8.
Yeah, DV of 8. My interface is 4, so 1d10 plus 4. And Let's see if this back door works.
No, it's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a nat 1. Fuck.
I
Roll
don't think
your
anything interesting
inversion.
happens on net running with a nat 1. Well, you rolled a 2.
Fucking
Uh,
hell.
You get bounced, and you are stuck, and you await, and you get a text back from Pango that says, I don't recognize those. Should probably find out what's in them. And we'll leave it there for this session.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much. The net running is going to be such a headache.
Yep. It has been a while, but it'll be fun.
Guys,
Yeah.
empty crates are totally normal. I don't know why you're so up in arms about them.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
By the way, network layout.
Very cool.
The canvas is the best tool that Obsidian has.
It's so good. I love it.
So, all right. I know the DV now. All right.
I was gonna say should have added luck to your roll, but you rolled a nat 1, so I don't think it would have mattered unless you had 5 luck.
Yeah,
Nah.
you're lucky you didn't add luck.